Hello everyone, and welcome back to Creeper World 3. We find ourselves in a system made by Snowmaker. There's a river runs through it, and faithful. Uh, let's try that. That looks like that might give us an opportunity to secure one side. Make that kind of easy. Maybe not. Maybe it won't be so. Well, I don't know. We seem to have a fair amount of stuff back here, so let's give this a try. Let's kind of spread this out a little bit. So I want to get collector. Let's get the collector there. And also some of that. Maybe. Yeah, that'll help cover. Are there spores? There are spores. Okay. Then we can also grab this siphon real quick. And this one. This one. That. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to finish setting up my collectors real quick. Uh-oh. I hope that's anti-creeper. Guess we'll find out soon. It is anti-creeper. Okay, good. Oh boy, that is a lot of Digitalis, though. That's a little scary. Is this whole map just covered in Digitalis? Oh crap. Okay. That could be a real big problem. Let's actually swap these out for pulse cannons, because we're gonna need that to defend ourselves. Cool. Let's get that going. Okay, I need lots and lots of those, apparently. Oh crap. I need range to keep the Digitalis away from us. We also need fire rate as well to keep it back, because I mean the rate really helps a lot against Digitalis, I find. So hopefully it'll serve us well here as well. That ether deposit is really helping quite a lot. What am I doing? I'm still waiting, apparently. You seem to be doing alright. Okay, I'm fairly confident about this. I'm going to keep just holding here, and I'll keep building up, and we'll see if there are any updates anytime soon. I've been really fortifying up my economy, and I've been doing pretty well. But I took a look at the amount of spores. As you can see, there's like all 8, 10, 10, 7, 11. Like, there's a lot of spores. They're on a very long cooldown, but there are a lot of spores per volley, it looks like. And they look like they're all going to fire at more or less the same time. So I am a little worried about that, and I got a huge amount of beams here. I've also been upgrading my fire rate and range and all that kind of stuff. So here's hoping. I've also got a save point behind me, so I hope this will work. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. That was a little close for my liking. So I am going to get a couple of those just to be safe. And then pretty soon here, though, I'm going to start moving up and taking those out. I've also got my Berthas producing, so I got my Berthas firing. That's the word. That's what guns do. They shoot. They don't produce. They shoot. So I got those, and it seems to have not helped at all because there's just so many emitters putting out creepers so fast that it doesn't make a dent. So I'm going to see if I can ramp up my production of those. I want to get at least 10, because that might be enough to really hinder them. I went with 15 just to be on the safe side, and I have thought about, well, if we can capture this ether node, that might actually be quite a benefit. See if we can do that and like cut off the Digitalis here. No, no, apparently not. That is a shame. But I don't think we need to give up just yet. Let's see, are they're all, yeah, they're all set to fire. Okay. Okay, cool. Now let's get the siphon going. That'll be a nice big fat boost to my research. And wondering what to do with it exactly. We actually seem to be good on economy. I am a little concerned about keeping that covered. I don't know. Let's oof. Yikes. That was a little close. But we're okay. So I guess let's start pushing out in this direction. If we can take out like this northern section here, that'll be enough of the spores. In fact, that's most of the spores. So yeah, that'll be good. Let's do that then. Let's get our stuff moving off in that direction, and also get our beams over toward the front here. Let's do something like that. We'll get some of our stuff back here. In fact, maybe if I do that, oops, that might contribute to the defense back there. It's just I'm worried about my, well, actually, shields block spore hits, don't they? So if we can use shields instead, I don't know how exactly that works, but maybe that'll be enough. Because I don't know if like every spore hit that touches the shields gets blocked, or if it's like they take so much damage before they buckle, or what. But I don't know. I guess let's find out. Okay, I think that just blocked that. That is good to know. Okay. I still think that beams are better on the whole, but I think we can at least use shields to keep our attack force covered. Man, this is tough. I've been thrown back from this area a couple of times just because the Digitalis keeps seeping through, but we're almost there. We're making good progress now, and if we can start taking out, yeah, that's good. So there's some spores taken care of, and the air exclusion tower, which is okay, I guess. It's not that crucial, but every little bit helps. So let's do that, and then let's do that to cover from spores, and that to start. No, actually, we're not too concerned about spores at the moment. Just do that. Okay. Part of the problem is that the Digitalis is so prolific that I can't really. I have to cover my supply line a lot more than I usually would. In fact, let's get some spores up here, or some beams rather. That'll do for now. There's stuff coming in. Whew. Man, they're really scooting the edge of the map there. But that's fine. We did it. Okay, so now we need to resume the offensive. And can we... That's 2. That'll hit 2, so let's... Oh. Oh, that's, I see it. Okay, I couldn't see where the second one was, but I see it now. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Okay, good. Whew. This map is kind of tough. Mostly just from the sheer volume of Digitalis. But we're making it. Okay, we shouldn't have any supply issues going forward. What with that many packet speed upgrades. Let's take out that spore. And then it looks like there are only 3 spore launchers left. Oh, 4 spore launchers, never mind. Can I do that? Yeah, okay, good. Great. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident at this point, so I'm just going to finish off this map, and I'll let you know if anything interesting happens. Well, I've taken over the top section, and I've had to massively expand my energy production, but even with all these Berthas, I have a huge amount of Berthas. You can see, like, I got a ton, and it's still not enough to break through all this Digitalis. So I guess I have to fight more with ground-based weapons. So that's fun. But that's alright. We'll be able to handle it. It's not a huge deal. It's just like, wow. How much creeper are these guys emitting? It seems like quite a bit. In fact, I wonder if maybe I need to stop. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to set them to. I'm gonna manually tell them target only the emitters, because if we can take out the emitters, then they will start to. Hopefully, that amount of firepower will be enough to cut off the Digitalis. That's the hope. Doesn't seem to be working out like I had hoped. Okay, time for another plan. I'm thinking if I can cut a path straight through, then I can just make a line of relays and basically snipe the emitter. But we'll have to really cut off the area. I'll have to be pretty heavy bombardment. But we might be able to pull it off. No. That's not great. Okay, but the area that is clear can slowly be expanded. In fact, maybe if we can cut this area off, because that should dissipate this whole section if we can keep it cut off. That is a big if, I recognize, but an important one. Yeah, look at that. Concentrated burst of fire. It is possible, and I might even say feasible, that we can just cut off chunks and slowly pull it apart. Great. That would be swell indeed. Now the question is how to keep this area secure while we build the nullifier. Yeah, that should do it. Awesome. So that's our first real foothold on this side. Yeah, you can see I was able to hit some of the stuff over here with, you know, the extended range nullifiers, but not really. Maybe you'd be best suited for hitting runners. Nope, that doesn't seem to be helping. Let's get a sniper then. Maybe that's the problem. Let's do that. Okay. So now, if we can cut off this emitter and make it so that its Digitalis is not affecting these power zones, we can hopefully get those power zones isolated on their own as well. And we just need one. If we can secure one, that would be enough, I think. Well, actually, now that it's cut off from this direction, it doesn't... It seems that like one Bertha, or at least a couple of Berthas, is enough to keep that one suppressed and stop its own Digitalis from spreading. So maybe I can start pushing back the Bertha firewall here. This isn't... okay, maybe I'm alone, but I think this is kind of interesting strategy of having to use my Berthas to strategically figure out which areas of Digitalis to cut off. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if it was intentional, but very few of these maps seem to be built around the player just building butt tons of Berthas, but it seems to be working out well enough for me. And I don't know, like I say, it leads to a somewhat interesting tactic in my mind. So, works for me. Now let's go ahead and move these guys up, and we need to take out... Is that the last spore tower? I think it might be. Sweet. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to try to destroy these emitters, and then I'm just going to let the Berthas target whatever they want and see what it does. I'm not sure it'll actually like be enough, but we might as well try it, because we've taken out a lot of the actual source of Digitalis now. So it might be... What? Relay. Oh no. It's fine though. Okay, great. Got that. Let's see. Let's move this stuff over here. And this too. I guess what I sort of finished my thought, but yeah, basically I just want to see if the Berthas now have few enough targets that it'll be enough for us to just let them do what they want. And that'll suppress it, but we'll have to see. Okay, it was like just barely not enough as it was. So I just got a few more and put some on the power zones, and now it seems to be enough to keep them mostly suppressed. Suppressed enough, anyway. So I'm happy with that. That's fine. Now we can just keep pressing forward. Okay. No. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that was close. We got it though. Okay, good. Now we do some of that. And some of that. Alright. Well, that was surprisingly intense, to be honest. There was a lot of Digitalis there. I hate Digitalis, man. It's freaky stuff. It's hard to deal with. Let's go ahead and try Faithful. Oops, that's not the button I wanted. There we go. Definitely a smaller map. Let's do something like that. Then that to get our economy going. And... oops, nope. We do that and that. Let's get some relays connecting these areas together. And then I could also use... Can I... where else can I make use of? Not many places, to be honest. I might need to start terraforming stuff. Yeah, we might need a terp pretty soon. So instead, what I'll do is get that going there, And let's see if... No. I was wondering if we could grab that, that siphon. But that emitter right there is bad news. Let's see if we can get some of that going. Okay. That's a problem. I don't think we're going to be able to get much of that up in time. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Okay, knowing the Digitalis starts right there is good. Yeah, I'm going to try this again and see if we can get this up and running faster. We have that focus on Digitalis. Get one economy upgrade just to make sure we don't, you know, drown. Range to make sure that it can cover everything. And fire rate to make sure it can clear Digitalis faster. Okay, cool. That seemed to work. So let's do that. Let's get another economy upgrade. And let's do that and get that in there. Let's also get a terp so we can flatten this area out. Really appreciate it if you runners would stop, please. In fact, let me just get some snipers. Get some build speed so that the snipers build a little faster. Yeah, okay, good. How long until those... Uh-oh. Did I screw it up? Yes, I did. Ah, dang it. Okay, okay. We're still all right though. We can pull back from this. So let's get this going. And then what level does this need to be at? Well, first let's do that, and then that gets fire rate, I guess. This needs to be at level 5. Okay, so let's 5. That. Just terraform this all down. Okay. We need to reestablish this connection quickly. All is not yet lost. Okay, now I think all is lost. But I still have some idea of how to do this, so I'm going to try it again. Got that going. That may have been too many collectors over on the main island. Let's give it a try. And then get my snipers going. And some economy upgrades. You focus on Digitalis. Okay. These guys are having at it. Good. Fire rate, range. God, the runners suck. Okay. We need beams, though. Come on. Ugh. What? What did I lose? Lost the relay. God, this is awful. Okay. Range, rate, eco. We don't have a whole lot of space here, or we don't have any way to get research aside from that one thing, the siphon. Jesus. So we have to be a little careful with that. Okay, I think I managed to get it. I'm gonna save there. I basically just had to tough it out and get beams to replace the ones that I lost. And also I did find a way to connect that better. Oof. Okay. And I am out of ether. So, I guess I have to make do with what I have. I still wanted to terp all this down, if I can. And then let's also build some more reactors just to make sure we don't run out of energy. So yeah, I'm going to work on all this stuff, and then I'll come back when we're making a push. Alright, I think I built up a position that can reasonably hold its own. I would like to push out. Not exactly sure how best to do that. So I'm thinking we do something like that, and then that. Looks good to me. Okay, and then a sprayer might also be in order. Perhaps when this emitter goes down. We'll see about that then. Oof. Okay, emitter down. Let's do that. We don't have a whole lot of ore. We only have 2 deposits, but I think we can still make it work relatively well. Okay, we got that. Can we get that going? Could also... Looks like most of this is on level 1, except for this big island here. So hopefully this guy can shoot just about everything. Yeah, everything important anyway. Good. In fact, might be a bit risky, but I might be able to, yeah, I can just take out this emitter from here, and from there we'll put down some more, we'll put this guy back on here, then use this one. Actually, no, we'll put this on there, and then I don't know, I'll figure something out. But still, we're making progress now, so I think it's still just a matter of time. Okay, so that is good. Let's put another beam on that. Make sure that stays suppressed. I'm going to get rid of those, and let's put Berthas on some of these. Got the Berthas building. And that's weird. Why can't I... Oh, is it because of the ore thing? That's dumb. On the plus side, though, the Berthas seem to be capable of punching through that pretty effectively. More so than I would have thought, to be honest, with that much creeper being emitted. Seems to be doing just fine. Happy with that. Next tricky part will be keeping that clear, though. It's long enough for us to place an emitter down. Or a nullifier, rather. Well, at least we have enough of the pulse cannons. That's good to know. Berthas are still having trouble clearing out all this creeper, but it's enough, and we're slowly making progress on it. Just need enough so that we can basically have the pulse cannons continuously firing, and I'm hoping that the amount of firepower we just pile onto it will be enough to keep it back away from this. In fact, perhaps a shield. In fact, having this brought up to the front might also be useful. Well, that does seem to be working. At least a little bit. Okay, let's move the shield back for now. In fact, let's just have it deactivated. And we'll just have the sprayer going. I think we want it the other way. I think we want the shield on. So let's get a whole bunch of shields to hopefully put enough pressure on the creeper that it can't break through. Nah. Does seem to be working. Come on, almost there. Finally. Woof. That one was kind of a pain. Okay, cool. I don't know how long this episode has been, but it feels like it's been forever. And I bet I've been recording for like at least 2 hours in real time. Just been trying to restart these levels over and over again. But that's fine. We'll continue our campaign through this system on the next episode. And yeah, I'm curious to see what it'll look like going forward. So until then, see you later.